Hello everyone and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So in this episode of my YouTube videos, we are going to be talking about some currency pairs that are on top of my watch list this morning. But before we move to the technical analysis, let's get straight to the fundamental analysis for us to see what is happening in the global economy. So first of all, on 9th of May 2025, looking at the fundamentals, around 8:40 a.m., we are going to be having Bank of England governor speaks during the lending session. So mostly what happens is when the governors are speaking, they mostly gives a clue on what the interest rate is going to be. And looking at 12:32 during the New York session, we are going to be having employment change and unemployment rate too as well. So we need to pay attention to the lending session, what's going to be happening, because mostly when the governors are speaking, as I said earlier, they mostly give a clue on what the interest rate is going to be like. So it mostly brings volatility, or it mostly brings a volume in the market. So you need to pay attention to that. So that's all for the fundamentals. And during the New York Stock Exchange session too, we are going to be having the central bank governors also speaking about the interest rate. So as I indicated, it mostly gives a clue on what the interest rate is going to be. Okay, so it's either going to be there's going to be interest rate, they are going to cut interest rates, or they are going to they are going to increase interest rate. They give clues on what is going to be happening mostly when they are speaking. So they mostly, investors and speculators mostly pay attention to they are speaking. So let's move straight to the technical analysis and let's see what you are expecting it to happen. So looking at gold USD, what I'm expecting on gold USD, looking at the monthly time frame, price action to the monthly time frame, we don't have any price or we don't have any data looking left. Looking at the weekly time frame, you're having this resistance level over here at the weekly time frame. Looking at the daily time frame, price has broken out, pulled back, and it is currently struggling to break this resistance level. So we're having another resistance level over here at the daily time frame, another resistance level over here. So the daily time frame trend is an uptrend. Looking at the H4 time frame, since you are mostly intraday traders and you focus mostly on sections and what is going to be happening at the day, what we are focusing on is the sectional time frames. So with the sectional time frames at the H4 time frame, price is currently sitting on this weekly resistance level. So this is a stronger time frame resistance level, and price is really going to find difficulty breaking that level. So we're having another support level too over here at the H4 time frame. So currently what I'm expecting is as price is currently over here, I'm expecting a continuation of the trend to this level. I'm expecting a continuation of the trend to this level, because the trend at the H4 time frame is a downtrend. So at this point, you have to look for an entry. So with the entry, you have to wait for a shifting trend. Okay, internal shifting trend. Looking at the M30 time frame, we don't have something of that. Looking at the M15 time frame, we don't have something of that sort, a shifting trend. Looking at the M30 time frame, there's no data like that. So at this point, what you are going to be waiting for is you are going to be waiting for this 30-minute time frame candle to close. When it's closed bearish, we can take the continuation of the trend to this side, because looking at the fundamentals, as Trump went into a trade agreement with the UK, you're expecting maybe a piece. You are expecting the dollar to be very strong at this point. So you're expecting the continuation of the trend. So at this point, what I'm expecting on gold USD is I'm expecting a continuation of the trend to this level. That's what I'm expecting on gold USD. So the next currency pair on top of my watch list is NZDJPY. So looking at NZDJPY at the monthly time frame, you're having this reactional levels over here at the monthly time frame. I'm having this reactional levels over here, and again we're having this reactional level to here. So looking at the weekly time frame, we're having this reactional level over here at the weekly time frame. So looking at the daily time frame, with the daily time frame, we're having this reactional level over here at the daily time frame. We're having this reactional level here at the daily time frame. So looking at the H4 time frame, with the H4 time frame, price is currently pulling back to this area of interest. Price is currently pulling back to this area of interest. So I'm expecting maybe a reversal at this point. Okay, we're having another reactional level over here. So I'm expecting a reversal from this point, then price will continue moving up. So this is an ongoing candle. So this can be a wick and the body of the candle will close above this level. So we need to kindly be patient and wait for the H4 candle to close. If it closes and it forms a support over here, then we take the continuation of the trend. So one thing you need to understand is what this is an ongoing candle, and this candle can just be a wick and it will, the body of the candle will close above this one, then we take the continuation of the trend. So this is what I'm expecting on NZDJPY, because looking at the daily time frame, the daily time frame trend is what, an uptrend at this point. The daily time frame uptrend, the H4 time frame trend too is also what, an uptrend. So I'm waiting for a price to what, reverse at this point, then we take the continuation of the trend. So as it is ongoing and it is not confirmed, you have to wait for the confirmation before you take a move. So looking at GBPJPY, with GBPJPY, I'm expecting the same thing to happen. Looking at the monthly time frame, on GBPJPY, we're having this resistance level over here. At GBP, another support level over here. Looking at the weekly time frame, with the weekly time frame, price is currently what, consolidating. There was no clear direction. Looking at the daily time frame, there was this resistance level. Price is currently what, below this level. So this level becomes what, a resistance level. So looking at the H4 time frame, with the H4 time frame, I'm expecting price to come to this level, then we take the continuation of the trend. So what I'm expecting at this point is what, I'm expecting price is currently in the middle of the range. So what you need to wait for is what, price to pull back on this level, then we take the continuation of the trend. So that is what I'm expecting on GBP JPY. So I'm expecting this, the level I'll be looking for a buy on. So I'll be looking for a buy over here. But before that, I have to wait for confirmation. Okay. So when price give close over here, give us a confirmation, then we take the continuation of the trend. So that's what I'm expecting on GBP JPY. So far, these are the three currency pairs that I'm having a close eyes on. So if you are new to the channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel, give a like to the video too, and share the video as well. And if you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section and I will respond or give you an immediate feedback to your question. Bye bye, and see you again same time tomorrow.